You have the best parents ever.
Whoa!
That's what he said.
Did you guys hear that? The best parents ever!
So in this episode, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We want to show you how much we spent for a week of traveling through El Nido, Palawan.
We read a bunch about going to El Nido, and everything said to bring a lot of cash because they don't take cards there. But we didn't listen.
So right behind us is the ATM, which we've gone to multiple times so far. This island only takes cash. So anytime you're running low, you got to go to this ATM right here with the 27,000 other people on the island that have to go to this one ATM.
This is the ATM.
And a couple times it's been out of order. Then you have to go 20 miles away to an airport, so this is definitely the spot to be at. The most you can take out at one time is 10,000 pesos. How much is that?
$10,000.
Pesos. Which is about $192.
There are two ways to get to El Nido from Manila. The first is flying into Puerto Princesa and taking a 5 to 6 hour van ride to El Nido. The second way to get there is to fly directly from Manila to El Nido. It may cost a few more bucks, but totally worth it to us. That's the way we would do it if we went there again.
Once you land in Puerto Princesa, you have to get from the airport to the beach,
Hello.
which took us about 6 hours. And you can check out one of our last videos to see what it took to get to El Nido.
This is the van ride from hell.
The van ride from the airport to El Nido is about 10 bucks a person. It was quite the adventure. This shit is rough. This shit is rough. Obviously, once you arrive in El Nido, you need a place to stay. Poor Leslie, we made it, we're here. One of the most beautiful things that we found in the Philippines was the people and their love for children. It turns out that Grandma was the owner of the hotel and stayed up extra late just to get us to our room okay. Once we woke up the next day, we were in for a wonderful surprise. The weather was nice and the grounds were beautiful. This is the really cool hotel that we're staying at. I think it's 35 bucks a night. We found it on Expedia. It was originally $55 a night. The place was pretty cool, the people were nice, and the breakfast was great.
I'm so excited because we're gonna hang out with our friends.
Every morning we'd head downstairs for an amazing breakfast. And one thing that we love about traveling is meeting new people. Met some cool guys from Sweden. From Sweden.
Oh, so we just met this awesome couple that does wedding photography in England. Small place.
Not only do we meet new people while traveling, our kids make connections with other kids from all around the world. It's amazing. All right.
I'm excited to go to the beach.
The next thing you have to figure out is how you're going to get around the island. There are tricycles everywhere, and they average 100 to 150 pesos, depending on where you want to go. 100 pesos is roughly about $2. You know what I mean?
So the full moon that just happened a few days ago has churned up the waters. And so this beautiful beachfront is kind of brown water right here where the kids are playing.
And when you travel for 40 hours to get to
You
the
want
beach.
that crystal clear Paradise water!
Ryder, what do you think? What do you got?
Good? Yeah, so we talked to some locals. He said this water is normally super clear. What the hell is that?
So something else that really helps out the situation when you can't figure your shit out, you come down to the beach and you get a 2-for-1 pina colada special. Cheers! Definitely helps on the economy.
One thing I can tell you is if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, trying to find something to eat is going to be a challenge.
Oh, he's doing a trick. And so we met this Italian guy here in the Philippines, and he said this place right here is the bomb. So we got some pizza. We got 4 pizzas tonight, and it's pretty good. Pretty good Italiano pizza. I always wear bracelets, and when Ryder saw this man on the beach making some, he had to have one. Right, you want to try it on? See if it fits? Okay. Wow, Ryder. First little jewelry, huh?
For your stress.
Yes, so you can be a good boy, huh? You wanna give him a high five? All right.
Thank you.
All right, now we're downtown. This is where all the craziness is. All right, we're here.
Video, what is this stuff called? This guy's gonna try something new. You ready? This guy's the first one. Ah, she's coming back for more. So a sweet potato on a stick was 10 pesos. Very good. Tastes like caramelized sweet potatoes.
Oh yeah? Right, you want some?
Let's go to happiness shot. So here's the happiness.
I want to bring me more happiness.
Super, huh?
Wow, look at those teeth.
One thing we love to do is walk around the city, feel the vibe, and meet the locals.
It is so important to get one of these waterproof bags to keep your stuff dry. They cost between $5 and $10 depending on the size that you get.
As kids, we're picky eaters, and sometimes it's hard to find something to eat.
Eggplants.
This is Skylar, and I am not a picky eater.
For the month before we left to come on this trip, we've been eating super healthy, super clean, working out every day. Since we've gotten here, we've eaten French fries and pizza and no working out, and it's been killing us. So I'm hoping this gets us where we need to be because we're all dragging here.
I'm not a picky eater at all. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, so good, very good. The best food yet. Thank you. All right, ready?
All right, the bus is here. Woo! All right, we're heading to do tour A today. It's the first nice day, and I think everybody's gonna be on the water. We pre-booked tour A at our hotel, and it included 5 locations. We're going on a tour! Woo! The main reason we came to El Nido was to do this tour. So we were so happy that on our last day, the weather cleared up and the tours were on. We paid 1,200 pesos per person, which included 5 locations and lunch. We had a blast.
In the Philippines. Everything's always good in the Philippines.
El Nido is known for its many island tours, so make sure you check one out when you come here.
One thing that I love about the Filipinos is they make anything work. And nobody's there to tell them that you can't do that.
Jimmy Geisha girl. What are you doing?
GTL, baby. Gym tan laundry.
Hello. What time will it be done the next day? Separate the colors for the white.
Oh my gosh, how many kilos? 100 a kilo?
All right, so we're getting our laundry done. It's way more than I expected it was gonna be, because I thought. So it's 8 kilos, which is 100 pesos a kilo. So it's almost 20 bucks to do that bag right there. But hey, we got dirty clothes and we gotta get them clean, so. All right, thank you.
Bye. After laundry, we decided to take a day trip to Nakpon Beach.
We're here!
Chilly because it's so windy out.
We took a tricycle to get there. Seems like there's a couple different ways to get out here. I think the bus was 600 pesos per person, and the scooter was 1,500 pesos for a family of 5. So.
Hey, whoa.
If you want to see what happened to the drone, check out one of our last videos where we had to spend $1,100 and fly all the way to Cebu to get a new one.
Our last big challenge was trying to find a ferry to get off of El Nido to go to Coron. Probably all the ferries are taken tomorrow, but we're gonna try and see if we can get on one. Because since the Coast Guard shut down the waters for like 4 days in a row, no ferries left. 2 regular tickets were $17.60 each, and the kids were $8.80 each, for a total of 6,160 pesos, which is an equivalent to 118 US dollars.
There's only 2 ways out of here. 8 o'clock and 1 o'clock. It looks like we got the 1 o'clock, because we definitely can't make it down here by 8 o'clock in the morning.
No. Since they don't take cards for payment, here's another situation where you need to make sure you have enough cash.
We didn't think there was going to be space, but apparently there was a lot of space because she had plenty of little tickets. So we got on, but we're good. We got all the tickets, and Dennis is going to give us a ride. So we are good to go. So
All right, we're checking out our Nobies.
just checked out.
We had a great time here. Spent what, 4, 5, 6, 7 days here.
Beautiful property and
Yeah,
such
great.
great people.
Great place, great property, great breakfast. So if you're here, check out Nobies for sure. But now it's time to go to Coron and try something new.
Tell Maria and Grandma we say goodbye.
We could barely get all this stuff in an SUV, and we got it in a, I don't know, a tricycle. So these guys are very, have a lot of ingenuity. They make anything work. Say hi, Dennis.
So let's crunch some numbers. For this week-long trip here in El Nido, we spent a total of $950 US. The breakdown is $238 for transportation, which includes the van ride from Puerto Princesa and the ferry ride out of El Nido to Coron. $175 US for the hotel. Tour A was $120 US. And to round it all off, about $400 US for food. We had an amazing time in El Nido, so stay tuned for our next video where we go to Coron and explore the island.
Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to YouTube.